Welcome to the Investment Process channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This is a channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into week 2 of 2024. I am going to go over to TradeView. I've been using MT5. It appears as though the broker I'm going to have to switch over to will be on TradeView so that I can actually use it. It actually worked really well for me. But you know, a instrument or a tool that you use to trade with is the same thing. It depends on the platform, how quick it responds and things like that. Those are things that I like. I'm very tech savvy, so you know, for other people it's not a big deal. For me, I like, you know, if I click on something, I like it to happen right away. And that comes with over time of people being able to invest more and more into their tools that they have on for their broker. So with that being said, that's why I like MT4 and MT5. It's very simple, straightforward. You know, it's not very convoluted, and we know trading is very convoluted all by itself, let alone having to worry about if I purchase an order, how to adjust the stop, how to have a trailing stop, what, you know, if I can easily change that order, you know, within a heartbeat, or what, you know, all of those things come into play. So all that being said, I'm gonna be switching back and switch over to TradeView for a while, as long as the broker that I'm moving to utilizes that platform. That's what I'll do. Now, since I've had this channel, and most people just don't know, I actually was with TD Ameritrade, and they have was it Thinkorswim? Yeah, Thinkorswim. And that's the platform I initially really ever started trading on, which was Thinkorswim. And if you're a trader, hey, that's the platform for you. They have a lot of intricacies that I was not able to utilize. However, if you're a trader and you're doing like 3, 4, 5 trades at one time, and you can follow everything, you have that time, then yeah, definitely, you know, that's definitely a trading platform for you. And by the way, I don't get any accolades for sending you to any of these platforms, or any affiliate for sending you to these platforms. These are just the tools that I use. So that being said, let's go ahead. I'm going to do I think I'm gonna do MT5 because it has last week's movement on it, and it has our plan, and it'll be easily. It has last week's plan. It'll be easy to identify like what happened, you know, last week as opposed to this week, and you know, and overall, hey, I mean, you know, yeah, we can see what price did, and then we'll figure it out as we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and get into the trading week again, week 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at NAS. Okay, this is NAS. This is the daily. Let's go out here to the monthly actually first. Zoom in a little bit. So that weekly support that we outlined, it hit. It made a little wick, and we see like it went right to that. It went below that week and then came right back to it. That's where the support was, exactly what we were looking at. Let's go ahead and look at this weekly. So last week was right there. Oh, no. Oh, it was a daily. It was a daily resistance. Daily resistance. Oranges. This was our weekly. We knew price would travel within there, but it came all the way down to our support on the daily that we were looking at. Here's that daily, which is like midway through here. I actually, and that actually came after our trading plan. I actually had our support all the way down here, and it went through that support. Let's see where it went all the way down to. All the way down to the bottom, yeah, to the bottom of this daily candle. Now we have an equal low For me, that's a little telltale that it probably will continue down and probably get some more support down here, or just clean up this imbalance right below it. But overall, just delete that. We see price came right back into this area, exactly where we thought it would come into. It did not take out this high. It did not come back into this area on this is trading day. It did not come back into this area at all after that first day of trading. This is, let me look here. This is, I don't want the rectangle. Yeah, this is on the first, that doji that we said. I wanted to double check and make sure that that's correct. This is that doji from the first, and as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 5 days of trading. We hit almost, this is almost like another doji, which tells me price is probably going to come back up into this area. But again, price did exactly what we thought it was going to do. It didn't hit this imbalance. It just continued down and kept going until it reached this support right here. And we said, like, it actually hit the support all the way down here from what we looked at. So price did what it was supposed to. That's great. What is it going to do next week? We'll see. Let's go over to gold and take a look at what price did last week. And then we'll flip straight over to TradeView and do our trading plan for the week. Okay, here's gold. Gold never broke this high. Again, our concern was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our concern was the same thing. Was it gonna break this high? And it didn't. However, it came right back down here to support. It came right into that imbalance, right? We saw the imbalance, and that was a good place for price to come to, and it did exactly that, where it came to there. It actually went down below here to this daily support, and which is great for us. So with that being said, will it continue down? We have some more imbalance right down here. It's looking like price may do that, but I would look for a nice 4-hour close below here. So go back up to here. So I came into this area. We had a nice 4-hour close here. Pop back up, clean up this imbalance, and then it's going to continue down. So we'll do the plan on TradeView for what gold is going to look like next week as well. So let's go back over to NAS and do our trading plan for NAS. Okay, here we are, still working this out. Here we are. What is this, NAS? No, this gold. Let's take a look at NAS. Come on down here. Let's go and look at our daily first, so we can at least get our bearings. Again, we were looking for price to come back into this area, fill this imbalance up right here. Let's go ahead and mark our range here, here to here now. All right, that's our range. As we said, we saw that there was support. I want a trend line. What do I want? So we have support right here. This is our daily support, so make that on. Okay. So we have support here. We know it cleaned up this imbalance right here. So there's a little bit more imbalance left down here. Get the background, make this black. Okay. So we still had this imbalance right here. Whether or not, let's see here. Whether or not it's going to reach there, we don't know. We also see that it left behind this imbalance as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the monthly, then come back and drill this down and see what it's going to look like. What it's going to look like. Yep. So we know it's at an all-time high. We see this candle's very, very bearish right now. Has it, again, this was that daily, has it just come right back here to this area here and got support? And will it go back up? We don't know, but right now it's looking like prices got support right here at 161.76, and I'll be waiting to see if it continues down. You saw we had this imbalance here. Then we also have all this imbalance down here on the monthly, but monthly means it's going to take a little bit while to get there. You know, these candles are pretty big. This is only week 2 into January. So will the candle continue down and fill all this up here? Let's take a look. Let's go ahead to the weekly. Never noticed that. Just this. I don't really use 3 months. I do use 4 hour, 1 hour. I'll do a 5 and a 1 minute. Yeah, I do 30 minutes and 15s while I'm planning. Okay. So I put some stars as far as my time frames go, going back to what I said about MT4. You know, you get used to certain things, so my setup will be reflecting of that. So here we are, beginning of the week. Got a little pullback here on this wick so far. Again, we have this imbalance down here on the weekly, and we have all this imbalance. We got 2 on the weekly here. We got 1 here and 1 here. So will it? So I guess the question is, will it come back up here before continuing down, or will it just continue on down? What we'll be looking for is like I said, maybe a 4 hour close below 161.76 to say it's just going to keep continuing down. And then we'll probably ride it all the way down to, yeah, in my mind, let's do this one here. In my mind, I'm seeing this imbalance down here. There's a little left here. However, looking at momentum and what we have, probably price to get support around here before it either continues up or continues up here, or it continues down to this monthly. Oh, and there you have it. If we look here, this will fill up that monthly imbalance. So price may just be bearish this month. And then we might get a couple more bearish months just to equal this out before it continues up. But let's wait to see. You know, we're just talking about high probability price movement, And here's one here, and here's one right here. So if I take a look at this, I put one more here where there's an imbalance. Got one more right there where there's an imbalance. This one on weekly. Look at this daily chart. So I'd say it's a high probability that price will come here. So looking at this is the reason why we look on multiple time frames. So look at this daily, and we're talking about price movement on the daily. Price has support at the bottom of this range here. So we know price is going to continue down, which is the reason why I said we need a 4-hour close below it. It'll probably reach this area here, the bottom of this rectangle, bottom of our range. And you'll see it probably consolidate a little bit, then continue on. I can't think of the other word, opposite of expanding, retracing. So price will probably continue retracing at least to 155.55. Wow. Okay. 155.55. Why am I saying that? We have a candle here with no wick on the daily. So the likelihood that it'll probably continue on down here to 151.73. It's a high probability. However, we want to see price give us that notation that it's doing that. Here is possible. This is what we really want to see happen. Price come back up into this imbalance and then continue down. That would be optimal, because then we'll be getting price at a premium in order to get a sell position. The price going down into a discount. That's ideal. And again, we're waiting to see. Yeah, we want a 4-hour close into this imbalance in here, then a pullback and then drop down if it doesn't do that. But that's the trading plan. Unless we get a 4-hour close above 169.26. Right now, the monthly candle is showing bearish, and I don't think it's not looking like it's going to turn around. It did show that it had support right here on that daily, the 161.76. It did show that it has support. But will it come all the way down here, especially down to 153.50? We don't know. We got two high likelihood areas here where price can come to. Lines are crooked. Got two high probability areas that price could come to. So take a quick glance back. We're looking for price to come back into this area to get some buys. Do I have, where's my Fibonacci? I'm going to do this here. All right. Dang it. So if, so yeah, let's do it safely. All right. Right now, we're just below that 50% mark. That's why I said, see, this is the bottom of the range where I said price is going to come to, and we would like a 4-hour close below that to know that it's going to continue down. I would be looking for sells in this area here, right? That's right below that 50% mark, right? Excuse me, that's right above that 50% mark, in which price is at a premium. And if we're looking for selling positions, we want it to be above that 50% mark before continuing down. So that's why I said that's what I would like to see. If we get price action to come back up here, perfect. And then for it to continue on down into these two areas here, that would be perfect. It would be a perfect setup for the month, you know, especially entry points. That'd be awesome. All right, let's now that we had that, let's go over here to gold. So here's gold. Not sure what these are. Figure it out. Okay, here's gold. Again, for our daily, didn't get that close above there. we see price came right below here. We had this candle with no wick. Clean that up. I think it's highly likely that price will continue down here. Will it get hung up around here where there's some support? Absolutely. While it's continuing down, we just need to be just understanding where price is overall. So let's go to the monthly. So this looks like a breaker structure right here. Looks like it's a breaker structure for the month. How far it'll go down, we don't know. We're looking at a nice, that imbalance was cleaned up. It's cleaned up. Let's look at a weekly. Support, support. I see imbalance down here. Will price get all the way back down here? I don't know. Dang, that's a candle with no wick right here. This is on a weekly. And down here, ooh. So price is pretty aggressive for gold. And this is where those imbalances come into play. So we had a candle all the way down here with no wick. I would love to see price come back down here and clean up this. We're looking at, now we get into some of these structures that people see, and this is like a head and shoulders. We have a lower high, higher high, than a lower high. We need to see support right here. This is a weekly. Yeah, we need to see support right here before continuing up. So if we hit support here for that weekly, then price will probably continue up for gold. If not, I'm looking forward to continue down and clean up this this imbalance. Now for me, this is a weekly. This is right on cue with gold. We had that similar situation where we waited like about a month and a half, almost 2 months, for it to clear up a few imbalances. And that was this one here. There was a gap over here, and then it did the same thing here. We see how many weeks it took. 5, 6, about 8 months to clean that up. So this here, we got 1, 2, 3. 3 months. We're at 3 months. So it's like right on par for gold to play around and finally clean up this imbalance. So for me, I'm probably looking for some sales, and then how can we participate? Let's look at our daily. So I saw for the weekly, it just cleaned up this candle with no wick. Can I zoom in? Yeah. Just cleaned up that candle with no wick. See what price may be going to. Clean that up, revisit it. Support here, imbalance here. So price hitting this imbalance right here. Scooch that up. What is this, our daily? Yeah. So we had some imbalance here, so clean up that imbalance. 4 hour. Let's look at this 4 hour. For me, it's clean this up. These two imbalances up here with this wick here. All right, let's do it like this. Daily. This is our range. Have support here. This is our range now. So this is our range now. The price already in this area. And daily 4 hours as well. We need price to. We need a 4-hour close below here. 2041. We need a 4-hour close below there before we say price is going to continue down. This is daily. Yeah. Daily's orange out. Yep. Okay. We need a 4-hour close below this daily line here. Otherwise, 4-hour with this wick here. So you see, like this, the imbalance, like price came right back into this area. Daily. Yeah, let's move that down here to 2032. Need a 4-hour close below 2032 to show me that momentum is still continuing down into this range. Are we gonna get any pullback? I don't know. I would wait until it hits here, get that 4-hour close below this area here, 2033 or 2032. I can't remember exactly what it is, but get a 4-hour close below that. Wait for the pullback and continue down, because right now, if I look at this correctly, I could actually. No, that's my range here right now. Weekly range. Yeah. 4-hour range though is just here to here. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. I'll be looking for price. I need a close below here. See some inbounds. Wait for price to pull back and then continue down. I am looking for price to continue down to 1998. To clean up that imbalance that it had down there. When will it get there? I don't know. Again, like I said, gold takes a while. It's been, I believe it was like 3 months so far to clean up that to come back and clean up those imbalances and candles with no wicks. But we shall see. Is it doing it now? I'm seeing a high probability, because as soon as price came up, looking at stuff like this, price is like consolidating. That's 4-hour. It's consolidating. Here's my daily. Clean that up. The price consolidating, then maybe continue down here to clean this up. And again, if it does that, we're going to get a snag up here, and then you probably see prices like, take off down. So right now, again, everything's showing bearish. So we're looking at a bearish month for gold as well as NAS. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And take a look at our biomed stocks for 2024. What's hot and what's not. Got some good stuff over there. Got some good stuff on those videos. Again, have a great trading week. Thank you for stopping by the Investment Process channel. Have a good one.